Cycle. This week our focus is kicks of all kinds. I've got 3 main drills for you guys today in this online class that we're going to get through to work specifically on our kicks to sharpen those up so we look great at testing. All right, even though that's a ways down, that's kind of our focus, having really nice looking kicks and really powerful looking kicks. For today's class, you're not going to need a whole lot of equipment. You can use a cone for the warm-up drill. You don't need it, or something like that, a pillow, something you can put on the floor, as well as something to lean against for the kicking challenge. You can use a wall, which I honestly prefer using a wall, but since I'm in the middle of the classroom, I grab myself a chair, and I'm going to use a chair to lean on. But that's all you really need, a cone and a chair. If you have a partner and a target pad, you can also use some of those for our kicking drills. But again, you can do these in there just like I'm doing right here, or you can do them with a partner, which I always think everything's better with the partner. So if you got someone to do it with them, feel that nice kick at the pad. So with that being said, let's get started with the class and with our academy attendance. So everyone face front, lock in that attention stance, and come down. Academy attendance begin. I will demonstrate leadership, strength, commitment, knowledge, respect, sir. Get in and Shumi. As a team, let's get 10 jumping jacks in your place wherever you are. Make sure to count them out loud so you can keep the energy going and it's not quiet on your end. And go. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir. Very well done. And start doing some neck rotations, stretching out those neck muscles. Nice and slow one way. And move your neck the other way, around and around. Alrighty, done with those. Arm circles forward. As you do arm circles, try to point your palms outwards like this. You'll feel a little bit deeper in your shoulders if you do that. Keep on stretching, keep on swinging. And backwards, other way. Arm circles backwards. Very good. Back and forth across the body. And up and down. There we go. Good. All right, take your feet about double shoulder length apart. Reach over your body side to side. I'm going to tilt the camera down just a little bit so you can see a little bit better. My feet are about this wide apart. I'm reaching on my body as if I'm trying to high five somebody on that one side. And then the other side, back and forth. Very good. And keep your feet about where they are. Twist side to side. Stretch your back. Good. Back and forth. 3, 2, and 1. All right, everyone's favorite, the Spider-Man stretch. I'm going to bend one leg and move side to side down low on the floor. Very just like the Spider-Man stretch. As I do my Spider-Man, I like to use my elbow to push my knee out so I spread my hips a little bit wider and stretch out more muscles. Back and forth. Just a few seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, everybody hop up. Here's the part of class where I said you might need a cone or something to work around. You can use your imagination, but I find it's easier when you have something to visualize. I'm going to be putting this cone on the floor, and for level 1, all I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be locking out my guard stance, and I'm going to be moving in a circle around this cone, using it as kind of my focus, the center. I'm going to be moving around and around this point. I'll move this back further so the camera can pick up a little bit better. But my goal right here is to hold my guard stance and be light on the balls of my feet. I don't want to be walking heavy when I'm in sparring stance because my goal is to be as quick as I possibly can so I can respond to my partner's attacks. Quick reminder, in a back stance, I want my feet in the shape of the letter L. Like this, both my knees are bent and I'm leaning all my weight back on my back foot. From the side view, it looks like this. Shape of the letter L, leaning all my weight back on my back foot. Trying to make a straight line from my knee, or from my ankle to my knee, to my hip to my shoulder, hands up right here. This hand's in front of this ear, this hand's in front of this ear. All right, so this is our one drill. We're circling around one way and then back around the other way. Let's go for about 20 seconds. So shuffling. Keeping all my weight on my back foot every time I adjust my stance, and then keep moving around the other way. Around and around and around. Back, and I'm gonna reset, moving around the other side. Moving as quickly as I can, keeping weight on that back foot, light on the balls of my feet. So if I wanted to freeze, I can stop and respond to my partner's attack. Back and forth, just a few seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Level 2 is a very similar idea. This time I'm keeping all my focus forward, and I'm still working that shuffle step. This time, I'm going to draw on one side of the cone. I'm going to move back, move this way, and move forward. Then I'll repeat. Move back, move sideways, move forward. Drawing kind of like the shape of the letter U around the cone. Hands up in guard, lighting the balls of my feet, and bouncing around, shuffle stepping. In sparring, your back foot often moves first. Not always, but as a general rule, your back foot is going to lead. Like that. Back foot leads. Back foot leads. Now as I'm launching forward, my front foot's going to lead that time. Most of them is my back foot leads. Moving around, back, sideways, forward. Back, sideways, forward. Back, sideways, forward, back, sideways, forward, and relax. All right, that's all you're gonna need from the cone today. Let me set that to the side right here and adjust my camera down. Let's get our muscles all stretched out. We're gonna skip around a little bit today. Let's just start with our hurdler stretch, or our pike stretch, I mean. Both legs out in front of you, reaching for your toes. Hold it right there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull one leg behind you and start stretching that hurdler stretch. While you do that, I'm gonna adjust the camera just a bit so you can see me on the floor just a little bit better. Good, good, good. Keep that hurdler stretch up. There's a few seconds left on that one leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Take your other leg out and stretch towards that leg. Hurdler stretch. Both hands reaching as far as you can, trying to get your chest down to your knee. Hold that stretch right there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very well done, everybody. Sit back up like this. We're gonna do our spinal twister real quick. Take one leg, cross over your other leg, and then twist towards the knee that's up. Using it to kind of brace yourself as you push your spine around backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch everything around. Switch your legs, switch your arms, stretching this way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Release your legs. Bring them out into the shape of the letter V and scoot forward a little bit. Let's get 10 side to side. So just hands behind your head and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once you've done all those, take your legs out a little bit wider and slowly walk your hands down the middle as far as your body can go. Once you've reached your limit, hold it right there, feeling your legs stretch out. There we go, right at your limit. If you want to stretch out one leg and the other leg, you may move side to side on your own. Hold it right there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly walk your hands back up, put your feet together, and slowly move your knees up and down like butterfly wings for the butterfly stretch. So there we go. We got the first portion of class done. We're all stretched out. We're ready to go. At the end of class, I encourage you to do just a little bit of extra stretching because, like I said, it's kicking week. We're going to be doing all kinds of kicks, and it's probably a good idea, especially after we do the Ultimate Kicking Challenge, to make sure you get a little bit of extra stretching in your legs. So without further ado, let's get going. Hop up, and let's get our legs and our bodies all shaken out so we can move around. 10 jumping jacks. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very, very good. So like I said at the beginning of class, we're going to start with two really, really fun kicks. These are called Crescent Kicks. These kicks are, first of all, they're really good in sparring because they look flashy, they look awesome, and they're even better in forms because they're very flashy, they're very awesome, and they're easy to get high and make look super, super artful. Here's what a basic outside Crescent Kick looks like right there. All I'm doing is drawing a circle with my foot. There's two ways to do it. I can do an outside crescent or an inside crescent. Outside crescents, cross over my other foot and drop this way. I'm striking the target with the outside part of my foot, the pinky toe side if I had my shoes off. An inside crescent is the opposite. Instead of crossing over and going out this way, our foot drags this way, like that, striking with the big toe side of my foot if my feet were exposed. So, getting a guard stance with me right here, let's just do a few to get warmed up a little bit. Taking my front leg, outside crescent, land right here. Same thing, is gonna do inside crescent, drag it across, land right here. Two more on that foot. One outside, one inside. Good. And make sure you're using your front foot for these right now. Later on, we're gonna use our back foot. Real quick switch for me like this. Now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Take this foot, cross it over your other leg, drag it up, outside crescent, striking with my pinky toe side, inside. Good. Outside, inside. Very, very good. Now we got kind of the basic idea of the kick itself. Let's practice it a little bit more. Like I said earlier, if you've got a partner with a target pad, I highly recommend doing it. That way you have a place to visualize a target to actually strike with your kick when you're doing it. We're gonna do 5 of each on this leg, 5 of each on this leg. Then we're gonna do the same thing, but using our back foot to fling the leg up. The difference is very, very small, but it works different muscles, and you use the kicks for different reasons. Anyway, so in my back stand facing this wall, this leg's gonna go first. Outside crescent, 1. Then same thing, 2, 3, and 4. Last one, number 5. Boom. Now taking the same foot, we're gonna do some inside crescents. Still with that front foot, smacking the target or my imaginary target with the inside of my foot. Let's get ready. And 1, land, 2, land, 3, land, 4, land, 5, land. Very well done right there. If you felt a little bit awkward about those, that's okay. Inside crescent kicks with your front foot are very awkward motions, which is why we're gonna do our back foot in a second. It's a little bit more natural, it feels a little bit better. That being said, let's do our other leg. Now I'm facing the other way. My other leg is gonna go, starting with the outside crescents, striking with the pinky toe side of my foot. And I will lower the angle just a bit so you can see my legs a little bit better while still being able to see my head. All right, that front leg, get ready, hands up in guard. 1, outside. There you go, 2, outside. 3, outside. 4, outside. 5, outside. Very, very good. Same leg, inside crescents, and then we'll hit our back leg. Get ready, and 1, inside. Hit it with your big toe side of your foot. 2, inside, good. 3, 4, 5. Very, very good, and relax. Take a moment. If you want to grab your drink of water, catch your breath, then we're going to move on to using our back foot. Back foot crescent kicks. They can be done from a back stance, especially insides, but it works a little bit better from a front stance right over here. Sometimes you'll see this in forms, and sometimes in class we'll just smack with our back foot because it is fun to fling our leg up and throw it through. One important note on crescent kicks is unlike most of our other kicks, they don't have chambers, they don't have retractions. I just chuck my foot up there, I hit the pad, and I pull it back down. My knee is locked straight throughout the entire kick. So now that we've caught our breaths a little bit, we're gonna do the same thing, back leg crescent kicks. I'm gonna lock up my front stance this way. Let me switch sides. I think that'll look better. I'm blocking my back leg out here, and I'm gonna do a few outsides and a few insides. Starting with my outside, this foot's coming across my other leg, dragging up and landing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, now this leg's gonna drag through, and with the big toe side, inside crescent kicks. With this one, I'm gonna step through and land in front because it's a little bit more comfortable than dragging it back behind me right there. Get ready, inside crescent kicks with my back foot. Get ready, and 1, drag it through, boom. 2, drag it through. 3, drag it through, land back behind you, and 4. Was that 5? One more, 5. There we go. And switch sides. My other leg is behind me now. Same exact thing, starting with my outside crescents, striking with the pinky toe side of my foot. Get ready. Lock out your stance, because it's gonna come across. 1, behind me. 2, behind me. 3, behind. 4, behind. And 5, behind right over here. Very good. My back foot's doing my insides now, striking with the big toe side of my foot. You guys ready? Let's do this thing. Hands up in guard, loose front stance out, back legs coming up. Let me get better in frame for you guys. And 1, put it in front, put it back behind you. Get ready. 2, strut, put back behind you. 3, in, put it back behind you. 4, strut, back behind you. And number 5. There we go. Put it back behind you and relax. Very, very good work on those crescent kicks. That is the first of 2 kicks we're focusing on today. So give me a second. All right, so those are our crescent kicks. Very well done on those. If you want to pause the video and practice a little bit more on those, I highly, highly encourage it. Crescent kicks are really, really fun kicks to do because, like I said, they're easy. They're not super, super technical where you have to chamber, you have to kick, and you have to retract. You're kind of just throwing your foot up there. So they're one of the kicks that are easy to get a little bit higher, easier to shuffle a little bit. If you get really, really smooth at them, like I said, they're really, really fun. Last detail on these, we're not going to practice today, but spin crescent kicks, again, are one of the easier spin kicks, and they're really, really fun to show off. If you want to practice spin crescent kicks, here's what they look like. I'm taking my back foot, like all spin kicks, or at least most of them. I'm spinning towards it. Once I see my target, this leg that was in back, he's going to pick up, pull through, and land behind me. One more time, smooth. I'm turning towards the back foot. Turn, 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 turn. Once I see my target, I'm dragging that foot through, put it behind me. Fast, it looks a little bit like that. It's kind of difficult to pivot with shoes on. But that's the idea, is I'm just spinning around. So if you want to practice spin crescent kicks, or even some jump spin crescent kicks, now's the time to do it. Pause the video, have a bit of fun, or we can continue. So that was our first drill. Second drill, we're gonna work a little bit on our axe kicks before we move on to sparring. Axe kicks are very, very similar to crescent kicks. All they do is they stop halfway through and slam down. My goal is to slam my heel into whatever my target is. Usually we practice with targets at above or below, or at or below waist level. You're not usually doing axe kicks above waist level. But these are one of my favorite board breaking moves because, again, I don't know if easy is the right word for it, but they're simple to learn and they're really, really flashy to show off with. So without any targets, it's a little bit difficult to demonstrate these, but here's the idea. I'm in my back stance right over here. I'm gonna cross this foot over the other as if I'm about to do an outside crescent kick. This time, instead of completing that full circle, I'm gonna do a half circle and drop my heels, slamming it down. So I'm taking my foot across, up, and slam it down right over here. I'm gonna use this chair to kind of demonstrate. I'm not gonna hit it hard because I don't wanna mess up my heel or hurt the chair. But here's another kind of view of this. I'm taking my foot around, my heel is dropping down. Straight down as if a wood chopper is dropping their axe. From another angle right here, it looks something like this. This foot is coming up, around, and dropping it down. If you're about my height, a perfect drill for this is to use a chair. Practice dragging your foot above the top of the chair and dropping it down low. That forces you to get your leg up high before you drop your heel. So if you've got a chair with you and you want to practice like I am, feel free to do that. If you're a little bit shorter, this drill is a little bit more hard for you. But again, if you want to use a chair, feel free to challenge yourself. You can do this on the floor, on a target, or like I am with a chair. Let's do 5 on each leg. We're not going to spend too much more time on these because these are fairly simple moves and I want to get moving through the rest of the class. So without further ado, 5 axe kicks. One more detail I should have said is you can do either front or back leg. Right now I'm going to be doing front leg, but you can use whatever leg you like. And finally, the other detail I want to share with you guys is make sure you're doing outside crescent kicks with these. If I try to do an inside crescent kick where I'd be throwing my big toe through, axe kicks like that are super awkward. It's got to be the outside. Where if I completed the crescent, I'm hitting with my pinky toe side. The pinky toe side goes and slams down low. That's the best way to do this kick. Your muscles can go this way, but it's a little bit more awkward and you lose a lot of your balance and a lot of your power that way. So let's do a few of those. 5 of them. Lock out that stance and get ready. 1, down, good. 2, up and slam down, good. Land back in your stance. 3, up and down, very good, put it down. 4, down, good job, and 5. Down, awesome, switch your feet, and if you're like me, switch your chair. Get ready, other side, 5 axe kicks, go. Swing up and down, 1, get ready. 2, up and down, land back here. 3, up and down, land back. 4, up and down, land here. 5, up and down, axe kick and land right there. Very well done, team. I was gonna compliment you on your kicks. I couldn't see them, so I can't really compliment you. But I'm sure they were amazing. I'm sure they were strong. I'm sure they were sharp. If you want to practice any more axe kicks, like I said earlier, always feel free to pause the video and keep practicing. Give yourself a little bit of an extra chance. Now, hold on just a second for me. All right, here's what we got going on now. Our next drill is a bit of a sparring drill. And this one is gonna require you to pause the video and do a little bit of practicing on your own. Nothing too long, but but you'll get a little bit more out of it if you can take a second and think through it a little bit on your own. So in class the other day with our partners, one of the fun things we were doing is because we were practicing axe kicks and crescent kicks, we were practicing using those in sparring. Now these kicks are very, very difficult to use in sparring because when you're taking a kick sideways like that, there's not a lot of good targets, especially if you're aiming towards someone's head and you follow through, you could hurt their head. So we don't usually make contact with these kicks. That being said, it can be fun to work on getting your crescent kicks really close to your partner, and if you can, brush your toes against the side of their headgear or the top of their chest. So if you have a partner, use your partner and practice that just a few times on your own. Bring your crescent kick up, brushing their chest, or brushing as close to their head as you feel comfortable with while keeping them safe. So feel free to pause and do a few of those right now, 2 or 3 in each leg if you've got a partner. If you don't, maybe use a wall or something. I've got a nice pole behind me, and if I could back up, I guess I could move the camera with me, but I'm not gonna do that. If I wanted to use the pole, I could use the pole to drive through and practice brushing with my toe tip. It's a really nice drill for control and a really nice drill for sparring. Second thing I want you to practice is one of my favorite tricks to use in competition sparring and in classroom sparring, to use the crescent kick to knock someone's hand down. It's a super, super dirty trick, but it works really, really well to get their guard down so you can attack their head while they're open. So again, if you have a partner, that makes this drill really easy to practice. If you don't have a partner, it's really, really difficult to do, but I'm gonna have you guys envision it in your heads. I'm in my back stance right here. I'm gonna take my crescent kick up, and my goal, if my partner was kicking me right here, would be to use their axe kick, or their crescent kick going this way, to knock my hand out. And if they can, almost get their heel caught in the crook of my arm, to yank my arm down. And then they would attack me with something like a chop or a punch to my head. From my side, it would look like this if I was the one doing the attacking. I take my crescent kick up, my partner's arm is right here, and I'm using it to knock their arm down and immediately chop or do some other hand technique to a counterattack before they have time to retract and respond to that technique. So again, if you have a partner, practice with them a few times. If you don't, use something like a wall or a tree or a pole or something you have standing up. If you have a heavy bag, practice going through, brushing it with your tips, and then shoot in, chop, punch right over there. So pause the video, do that 2 or 3 times on every leg, and then come back. Good. All right, we're back. Great work on that right there. Now we're gonna work on 2 other very, very quick things for sparring. Here's what we're gonna do. Like I said today, because it's all about kicks, we're gonna do a round of sparring where you can only use kicks. Remember, in sparring, our goal is to have smooth combinations. We never wanna get in, strike once and back up. Strike once and back up. We wanna do full combos. When I engage, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I link them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then I hop back and I let my partner return. Engage, disengage, full, smooth combinations. So that's what makes this drill hard. When I say go, I'm gonna have you do a few rounds of sparring where you can only use combinations. If you've got a partner, again, it makes everything easier. You're gonna work with them, do a round of sparring where you're taking turns back and forth, only using your combinations. If you don't have a partner, here's what you're gonna do instead. Find some target, something immobile, like a pole or a tree or an imaginary human being you've created. I want you to practice engaging and disengaging and using those combinations as you engage and as you disengage. So here's what it would kind of look like. If my partner's right over here, I'm ready right here. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's a smooth combo. I back up, move around this imaginary target, then re-engage. Hot 4, 1. Oh, I almost chopped right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Disengage and move around them. Keep your eyes focused ahead and practice moving in and moving out. You don't want to be a constant flurry of moves. Pause that video, set a timer for about 45 seconds, and use that drill to engage, disengage. Combo, out, combo, out. So here's their time. Pause it right here and we'll wait a second. Very good. Okay, we're back. Great work on that first drill. 2 more really quick rounds of sparring before we move on. Here's where we're gonna split up. If you're an orange belt above, I want you to keep practicing that, but you're gonna go back to regular old sparring. You're doing a full combination, hands and feet. Let your partner, if you have one, take a turn, or just practice disengaging and re-engaging. That's for my orange belts and above. My white and yellow belts, I'm gonna have you guys start with our first sparring skill. Here's what you're, I guess if you're an orange belt above, feel free to skip 30 seconds ahead so you don't have to hear this part. Pause the video, set a 45-second timer, and you're gonna do a round of sparring like that. Take a few seconds to rest, set another 45-second timer, and do another short round. If you don't have a timer or a phone or anything that can do that, don't necessarily count your head, but just work for a little bit. Do what you feel like feels like a normal round of sparring, then wait for your partner to have a turn. While you guys are doing that, white and yellow belts, here's what we're gonna do. Sparring skill number 1 comes from a punch attack. So I'm imagining I have a partner, I say punch attack, they punch at me, this punch is right here in my face. Here's what I'm gonna do. My back says, my front knee is gonna come up chamber, side kick, land, spin towards my backside, kick up my foot inside. One more time. My partner punches, punch attack, this foot comes up, side kick, spin, side kick. Excuse me. I've got 2 details that people always ask about. Detail number 1, why don't we block the punch? Great question. Here's what we're imagining. We're imagining we have a partner and they've done something. Maybe they've already done a kick or something and then they're reeling back for another punch. We see that punch coming and we have distance. We're not at distance. I like that because we're martial artists. We do taekwondo. We're really good at using our legs. So I have a lot of distance. I know that punch has to cover a long way before it's going to get to me. I know my kicks are really fast and my legs are longer than my partner's arms. So as I see that punch getting ready, I'm shooting in and side kicking before they have time to respond. It's a really good skill for sparring. Whenever I see a partner coming straight at me, I throw off a side kick before they have time to cover distance. So that's kind of what we're practicing right here. I see my partner moving back, side to side before they have time to respond, then I'm landing, spinning, and side kicking like that. So that was detail number 1 is why do we block? We don't block because we're responding with our kick before they have time to complete their punch. Detail number 2, spin side kicks. So when I do a spin side kick, it's really simple. All it is to turn regular side. Make sure when you're doing it, you're spinning the right way. I want to spin towards my back shoulder this way. If my target's over here, I'm spinning towards my back. If I spin towards my front shoulder, it just turns into a regular side kick, a back leg side kick, which is not what we're doing. We are doing a spin side kick. Second detail has to be my back leg. If I take my front leg all the way around and kick, it's really awkward and doesn't work super well. So back shoulder, back leg are doing the kick. I spin towards that back shoulder. Once I see my target, my back knee lifts up really high. Straight side kick through like that. One more time, spin by itself. Turning towards my back shoulder. Back knee's in out. Straight to target. For your sake, I'll do it this way a little bit more too. If you're my target right ahead, I'm turning towards my back shoulder. This leg that's in back is gonna kick. Turning towards that shoulder. My back leg is gonna kick just like that. All together, here's what it looks like. Punch attack. Side, side, land, spin, side. Very good. Because it's kicking weak, we're just gonna focus on that first one, which is very kick intensive. So, while the orange belts and above are doing their 2 rounds of 45-second sparring, that's what you, my white belts, are gonna do. If you got a partner, have them punch you. Otherwise, imagine they're punching you. Do side, spin side, reset. And again, punch attack, side, spin side. My white belts, I'm gonna have you do that 5 times. 5 times with your left, or I guess with your right leg in front. 5 times with your left leg in front. Making sure you're getting that really good practice in where you're doing side, spin side, and side, spin side on both sides so we get plenty of reps in. Once you've done 5 of those, unpause the video and continue from here. All right, welcome back everybody. My orange belts, you guys are done with your 2 rounds of sparring, and my white and yellow belts, you finished 5 reps of side, spin side on each leg. For white and yellow belts, that's the first of your sparring skills that you have to learn this cycle. If you're in the Warrior Kids class, you only need to learn 1 more, which will work a little bit more in upcoming weeks. For Fusion Impact students, you're gonna have to learn 2 more, which again, isn't that much. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you for following along so far. So here's what we've hit today. We hit our Crescent Kicks, we hit our Axe Kicks, and we hit a short little sparring drill in there. Final drill is gonna probably be the hardest for today, so get ready, all right? We gotta get in a good mindset for this one. Get focused up, because it's not easy. I've already done this twice this week with my Impact classes. So if you're in the Warriors or the Fusion class, you're about to do something we do with adults. This isn't easy. Get ready to be tough. Here's what we're doing. I call this the ultimate kicking challenge, and it requires a lot of mental strength and a lot of leg and core strength. This drill is designed to work all the muscles in your body that you use when you're kicking. And we're just gonna hold them for a very long time. So here's what's gonna be happening. Level 1, we're gonna have 3 sets of these. These are called chamber holds, which means I'm holding my foot like I would chamber for a kick. Right here, if I'm doing a front kick, I chamber by pointing my knee ahead. That's what we're gonna start with, okay? So let's get ready. I'm gonna set a 20-second timer, and we're gonna hold this for 20 whole seconds as if we're chambering for a front kick. So let me get ready, and here we are. And go. Holding that knee up high, hands up and guard, look directly ahead at your target. One detail that I actually forgot to mention a second ago is grab your chair or grab your wall. If you start to get wobbly, use that to catch your balance. Right now, I want you practicing balance, but balance isn't the goal of these drills. It's the strength to hold that knee up. Continue to press that knee up as high as you can, and time. That was 20 seconds done on one side. Get your other side ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. Engage that knee and bring it up high and guard right here. Again, if you get wobbly, catch yourself in your chair or wall and keep it up. As you do this drill, your knee is gonna wanna drop. Don't let it. Hold up as high as you possibly can. At least as high as your belt, if not higher. Hands up and guard and keep holding it. Whoa, I'm getting wobbly right here. Keep on going, guys. Just a few seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, we made it through level 1. Now we're doing the exact same thing with the side kick. Get ready, we're gonna chamber this like a side kick. Remember when we're doing a side kick, I want my knee out in front of me, sideways, almost like I'm trying to show my butt to my partner. That way my heel can go straight ahead. Don't let your knee do this, because it'll want to. It'll want to turn directly. Bring that knee in tight, almost like you're trying to take this knee and hit your back shoulder. So get ready. Get set, and go. Hold that knee in tight. Good. This one's gonna hurt a lot, all right? This one's gonna take some mental strength. So get there, remember to breathe in and out, hands up high, pointing that heel as if you're about to kick it ahead. There we go, hold it right there. Only 8 seconds left. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, other side kick chamber holds. Get ready. Get set, and go. Hold up that knee, chamber it tightly, heel pointing ahead, hands up and guard. As we do this, remember, this is about leg and core strength, the muscle we use to hold our knee up. So if you start to get wobbly or your balance is or you're really struggling with balance, use the wall a little bit more, all right? I want you to try to balance, but if you can't, I'm more worried about the leg strength today than about your balance. And we're already done with that one, relax. Last level for our chamber holds. We're gonna do some round kicks. Get ready. Get set and go. Pointing my knee directly ahead. With this one, your knee wants to do the opposite. It wants to fall down and make it easy. Don't let it. Point that knee ahead, almost like you're trying to use this foot and kick yourself in the booty. Whoa. There goes my balance. Get ready. Keep holding it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, good, good. Other side. Chamber holds for the round kick. Get ready. Get set. Go. Good work. Holding that knee up high. Looking directly ahead at your target. Keep going, team. Very good work. Hold, hold, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good work. All right, let me check on the time really quick. That was level 1. We made it through level 1 of the Ultimate Kicking Challenge. We still got 2 levels left, so let's get ready for this. All right, we still got time. Level 2, instead of holding the chambers, we're holding the kicks themselves. This makes it a little bit more difficult because my whole leg needs to be held up, not just the kick. As you do this, again, do your very, very best to hold your whole foot out there, not letting it drop below belt level, straight at that belt level right there. As you hold, you're gonna get tired and your foot's gonna drop. Eventually, you won't be able to hold belt level, which is okay. As long as you're pressing that foot up as high as you possibly can, I'm proud, I'm happy, keep on going. So get ready. Starting with the good old front kick. Get ready, get set, and go. Holding that front kick directly ahead, using your muscles to press that leg up. Front kicks are hard. You're gonna feel a lot of muscle cramping right at the top of your leg, but it's only 20 seconds. We got this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And retract that foot, put it down. Very good work. We made it through level 1. All right, next kick is my other leg front kicking. Get ready, get set, and go. Lock out the front kick, hold it, try to keep it at belt level the whole time. You see my foot's already trying to fall. Don't let it, don't let it. If you get wobbly, catch yourself, keep on going, keep on going. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and retract. Very well done, we made it to the front kicks. Now it's time for side kicks, all right? Get ready, hold your foot out, and go. Side kick time. Holding it at sides. These are not easy, but they're definitely better than the front kicks. There we go. Try to keep your hands in guard if you can. If you get wobbly, put a hand on your chair or your wall. Reset, keep it up. Keep holding. Keep holding. Almost there. Time. One more. Other side for the side. Get ready. Get set. And go. Get ready to chamber. Lock out, side out, kick out, and hold right there. Good, good work, team. Keep on holding. Try to keep your body up straight. You notice I started to fall over. Try not to let that happen. Stay up and guard it as best you can. 3 seconds left. 2, 1, and retract. Set that foot down. Here's the good news. Round kicks and side kicks, when fully extended, look the same. It's both my foot just straight up like that, so we're not gonna have to do another level. Obviously, keep in mind when you're actually doing this, the side kick and the round kick have very different mechanical motions, but the hold is the same. So we're down at that level. Very final level, level 3 of the Ultimate Kicking Challenge. We're doing dynamic kicks. Here's what I mean. We're doing the full kick out, and we're gonna count to 3. With the front kick, gotta go 1, 2, 3, hold it, and then we make a circle. 1 circle, 2 circle, then 1, 2, 3. These are very, very difficult and require a lot of strength. So do your very, very best and push yourself for the whole time. If you need to slow, go slow. That's okay. As long as you're working hard and pushing yourself on these kicks, you will develop the strength to continue to hold these kicks out for long and to get them really, really powerfully. So, starting with the hardest, the front kicks. Get ready, get set, and go. Hands up and guard and count. 1, 2, 3. Draw a circle. Draw a circle. Pull back. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. Draw a circle. Draw a circle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, never mind. We're out of time. Other leg. Get ready. Count 3 kicks in the foot. Draw a circle. Draw a circle and retract. And begin. Get ready. Hands up. And 1, 2, 3. Draw a circle. Draw a circle. Pull it back. 1, 2, 3. And again, extend. 1, 2, 3. draw a circle. Draw a circle, retract. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. Draw a circle, and that's time. 1, 2, 3, and relax. We've beaten the front kicks. Now it's time for side kicks. This one, instead of drawing a circle, all I'm doing is I'm going to be pumping my leg up and down. So I'm doing, if I can keep my balance, I'm going to be extending my side kick. 1, 2, 3. I'm pumping 1, 2, 3. Then pulling back. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. All right. So let's get ready. Side kick time. 3, 2, 1. Hit 'em. Take that kick up chamber and kick. 1, 2, 3. And then pump it. 1, 2, 3. Pull back. 1, 2, 3. Good. And again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And pump it. 1, 2. And let's finish it. 3. 1, 2, 3. That was one leg. Other leg on the side kicks. As we do this, you're probably getting tired by now. As you're getting tired, remember, the chair is there for you. If you need to lean full time on the chair, you're allowed. Get ready. Get set, and go. We're working on our legs into the chamber. 1, 2, 3, and pump that foot. 1, 2, 3. Retract. 1, 2, 3. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and time. Good, good, good. Last one we gotta do for today, then we're done with class, the round kick. Just like the front kick, we're gonna be extending our kick out, drawing a circle, retracting it back behind you. Get ready, and chamber, go. And that round kick, 1, 2, 3. Then draw a circle, 1, circle, 2, retract, 1, 2, 3, like you're trying to kick yourself in the butt. And again, 1, 2, 3. Draw a circle, whoa. And retract. 1, 2, 3. Extend. 1, 2, 3. Circle, 1, 2, 3. Very well done. Final level, final leg, ultimate kicking challenge. Get ready. Get set, and my hand's too sweaty for my iPad to read it. Get ready, and go. 1, 2, 3. Extend. Circle 1, circle 2. Retract. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. Circle 1, circle 2. Retract. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Circle 1, circle 2. Retract. 1, 2, 3. And relax. That is time. You guys have defeated the ultimate kicking challenge. That was 20 seconds. Last thing I want to say about this challenge is the ultimate kicking challenge can be done with any kick at any level for any amount of time. Usually when I practice this drill, I like to do about 30 seconds. That's what we did with our impact class the other day, and you'll be surprised how much adding 10 seconds makes a difference. That being said, 20 seconds is no joke, and you guys killed it. Fantastic work right there. Like I said before, since we did so many kicks, since we were holding our legs for so long, I highly encourage spending 5 extra minutes to run through our stretches one more time, or add in some stretches of your own so you can get your legs all good after we've done all that work. I myself am about to go teach my regular classes after this, so I'm gonna get plenty of stretching in there. Thank you for a wonderful class. You guys rock. Face me, your name out. All 9 classes dismissed. Fantastic kicks. I can't wait to see you guys next week. Have a good one. Bye.